Good morning, children. Line segment joining the midpoint of M and N of parallel sides AB and DC respectively of a trapezium ABCD is perpendicular to both the sides AB and DC. Prove that AD equal to BC. So here diagram is not given, so we can draw the diagram. First we have to draw a trapezium, then we have to take a midpoint M and N on both the sides of the parallel sides. Then we have to complete the diagram. Then both are that line segment is perpendicular to the side. ABCD is the trapezium we have completed. Now next M and N as a midpoint we have taken. So we have to draw that line MN. Parallel sides AB and CD. If it is a midpoint, AM equal to BM and N is the midpoint, means DN equal to CN. M and N are perpendicular to both the sides because the line segment is perpendicular to both the side AB and DC. So we are making this angle is 90 degree. Here also 90 degree. Now what we should prove? AD equal to BC we have to prove. So we have to draw join BN and AN. So this is the diagram we have got. Now let us start with the what is given, what is to prove and all. Given ABCD is a trapezium. M is the midpoint of AB means AM equal to BM. N is the midpoint means CN equal to DN. And angle M, so we can write MN perpendicular to AB, MN perpendicular to CD. To prove AD equal to BC. Construction. Join AN and BN. Proof. First these two triangles we will consider, AMN and BMN. Okay, now you can see the figure and I can understand what is the AMN and BM, what are the equal side. AM equal to BM. Given angle M equal to angle M equal to 90 degree. Now MN equal to MN. Common. Triangle AMN is congruent to triangle BMN. SAS. Now what is the result? The other side, one first side, second side over, now third side, that is AN equal to BN, right? CPCT. Similarly, angle 1912 mark in the figure, that is ANM equal to angle BNM. CPCT implies angle 1 equal to angle 2 from the figure. Okay. Now what is the next means? We should prove that AD and BC are equal, right? So AD as one of the side, we should choose the triangle. That means triangle AND and similarly BCN, right? So in triangle AND and triangle BNC. Already we have written angle 1 equal to 2, but it is not coming here, but the whole angle is 90 only, right? So the 90 minus 1, again 90 minus 2, because both value is same only, so we can write both are same only. For example, here we have written that angle 1 equal to angle 2. Suppose we let us take that angle 1 and 2 equal to 40 degree. Then what is the remaining angle? The remaining angle will be 90 minus 40, it is 50. Here also 50 only, right? So that is why we can write that angle AND equal to angle BNC. The reason is 90 minus angle 1 equal to 90 minus angle 2. What is the next point? ND equal to NC given. Next, AN equal to BN. Again it is a CPCT1, I'll write here. Okay, now triangle AND is congruent to triangle BNC. What is the rule? Angle, side and the side. So SAS only. Now what is the result we want? AD equal to BC. CPCT. Hence proved. In the given figure, T and M are 2 points inside a parallelogram PQRS such that PT equal to MR and PT parallel to MR. Now prove that triangle PT are congruent to triangle RMP and RT parallel to M and RT equal to PM. So the diagram is this only. What is given that T and M are 2 points inside the parallelogram PQRS. So PQRS is a parallelogram. Right, that is given to you, and moreover PT equal to MR. So PT equal to MR and PT parallel to MR. Prove that triangle PTR is congruent to triangle RMP and also RT parallel to M and RT equal to M. Now it is clear to you after seeing the diagram. So what is given? PQRS is a parallelogram. And also PT equal to MR, PT parallel to MR. To prove two criteria, we have to prove that the triangle PTR congruent to triangle RMP, and the second one RT parallel to PM, RT equal to PM. Now proof. See, PTRM is a quadrilateral definitely from the diagram itself we can say in a quadrilateral one pair of the opposite side is equal and parallel. It's a parallelogram only. So what we can write, PTRM one pair of opposite sides is equal and parallel. Therefore, PTRM is a parallelogram. Now PR is the diagonal there. PR divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles only. A diagonal divides a parallelogram into two congruent triangles. So which are the triangle? PR is the diagonal there. So I'll take PTR only, congruent to. Diagonal will be in the reverse order, R and P. So here will come M. ASA we can write. Listen now, because this is already parallel. Angle P is equal to angle R. Similarly, we can say that this is a common angle only and this is equal to this. So SAS criteria here we can use. SAS criteria, side, angle, side, right? SAS criteria we can write. Actually it is not required because this is the theory definition itself. We can prove that they are congruent. Now if they are congruent, what is the next one? We have already written that PTRM is a parallelogram only. So here we can write that a proved one. Next, PTRM is a parallelogram. Therefore, RT, the remaining side, which is the remaining side RT? RT parallel to PM and RT equal to PM. Hence proved. The second part. So sometimes if you want to write all the steps here without proving, without using the statement also it is correct only. In that case PT equal to RM is given, angle P equal to angle R, alternate interior angle, then PR equal to PR. SAS criteria we can write that these two are congruent only. In the given figure, AD is the bisector of angle BAC and angle CPD equal to BPD. So AD is the bisector of angle BAC. That means angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Now what is the next? Angle CPD equal to BPD. Prove that triangle CAP is congruent to triangle BAP. So these two triangle congruency we have to prove. So given angle CAP equal to angle BAP, next angle CPD equal to angle BPD. To prove triangle CAP congruent to, we have to prove that triangle CAP congruent to triangle BAP. Okay. No construction. Now proof we can write. Here CPD and BPD are equal. So let us mark it is equal to X. Right? So here also I'll write X only. Therefore, what we can write? Angle APC equal to 180 minus X. Similarly, angle APB 180 minus X. And equation 1. We can write here triangle CAP and triangle BAP. AP is common. Angle CAP equal to angle BAP. Given you can write, or bisect. What is the next? We already proved that angle APC equal to angle APB. Bracket what we can write? Equal to 180 minus X we can write, or we can write proved in 1. So what is the next? Triangle CAP is congruent to triangle BAP. Now check the order, because angle A is A only. So in place of A we are getting. What is for P? P is also P only. So for C only changes is there, C for angle B only. So triangle CAP congruent to triangle BAP. Now two angles one side. So both the angles here only it is, and the included side. So criteria is ASA. In the given figure, triangle PQC and triangle PRC are such that a QC equal to PR. Next, PQ equal to CR. And prove that angle PCQ equal to angle CPR only. Okay. So given QC equal to PR, PQ equal to CR. To prove angle PCQ equal to angle CPR. Proof triangle PQC and triangle PRC. PQC, what is the first equal side? QC, and the PRC, the first equal side is PR. What is the second equal side? PQ, and there CR only. Here two lines is not visible. Here we already got two sides. So for completing the criteria, either we required including angle or we required one more side. So the one more side is better here. So PC is the common side. Let us check that. PQC, first side, second side, third side. Right? Triangle PRC, first side, second side, third side. So PC equal to PC common. Therefore, triangle PCQ is congruent to triangle CPR. Just check the order. PC and PC here. So the letter P is common here. So for P it is C. For P it is C. So for C it is P only. The only left letter is for Q. It is R. So criteria is three side. So 2 plus criteria. Therefore, angle PCQ equal to angle CPR, that means CPCT, hence proved. So here included angle, if you are getting, we can use as Say's criteria, but there is no chance of getting the included angle, so we have opted for the third side. With this, today's video winding up. Thank you.